I was gonna go for a run, but then I just decided to sit down and make a YouTube video. So, what no one tells you about quitting the sport you love. I've been thinking about this a lot, and for so long, softball was my purpose. It was everything to me. It was the thing I did day in, day out. I wanted to go to college for it at the time when I was in high school, and I was going through the recruiting process. I actually did end up getting a scholarship to the University of Puget Sound, and I did not end up going. I actually ended up ending my softball career journey. There comes a time where every athlete asks themselves, should I quit? And that's a tough question because in some cases, no, you shouldn't. And in other cases, it may be the best thing that you'll ever decide for yourself. The way I knew how and when to quit is, for me, I just felt very burnt out with my sport. And not only that, I just really wanted to explore other interests in college. I'm someone who loves school and I am interested in so many things. I always felt this constant struggle between playing my sport, but at the same time wanting to put that energy and time to my other loves. In high school, I would struggle with that. I would be working so hard in my classes, but then also really wanting to do well in my sport, and it was just so stressful balancing that out. And I know some people are really good at doing that, and props to them because it is not easy at all. Now, for everyone, this may not be the case. For some people, you may feel burnt out, but you may realize later that it was just a phase and maybe you'll get out of it, and really this is something you should be doing, and you're going to gain the most amazing experiences by continuing to play your sport. One of the things that people don't tell you about quitting the sport you love is you're going to miss the feeling of competing. I miss it so much. It's one of the things sometimes, I'll be stressed from work or school, and all I want to do in that moment is just feel the adrenaline of, right when you're up to bat and the pitcher's throwing the ball, or maybe if you're like on the track team and right before the gun goes off to start the race. I just really miss that feeling of adrenaline and pushing myself, and not only just pushing myself, but pushing other people on my team to get where we want to be, to win, and just go through the struggles together. Coronavirus has made this even harder for so many people I know who play sports in college. They're struggling right now, and a lot of them are back at home because they went to schools out of state to play, and it's just been hard. They feel like they've lost a sense of identity. People don't tell you or tell athletes after they've quit their sport is that it can feel like you've lost some sense of self, because after you've been doing something for so long and have spent so much of your life working at your sport, it can feel really weird and disheartening to just all of a sudden not have that piece of you in your life and to just have to move on. I recommend you figure out a workout plan. Go to the gym, figure out a routine such as lifting weights or, running a few miles every day just to get you back in shape or keep you in shape. I think the best thing to do when you quit or do stop playing your sport is to find another passion that you love and can really get into. So this can be a new hobby such as learning guitar or starting a YouTube channel or making, TikTok videos or something. But it can be anything, and as long as you have something that you're working towards, it will get your mind off the fact that you're not playing your sport anymore. So a third thing nobody tells you about quitting the sport that you love is you're gonna have to find another community. Often we have our community in our sports teams, and it's great. You meet so many people and you find great teammates who build you up and support you. Now, that's not always the case, but hopefully. I think a lot of people, when they leave their sport, they lose that sense of community. So I recommend, if you do go to more school and you're not playing your sport at the school, to join clubs or, you know, join Greek life. That's always good because you can just meet so many people that way. You can now put more time and energy into your relationships with other people. And this includes your old teammates. Like, don't be afraid to reach out to them. In my mind, I think that once you're an athlete, you're always an athlete, which I guess could be criticized. I think that when you're an athlete, you learn so many life lessons, such as, you know, learning to stick something out and making a commitment to something, and learning to work with other people and finding like the heart and the grit inside yourself. Those lessons you carry on with you for the rest of your life. I still think I'm fairly athletic. You're probably watching this video because you are debating whether or not you're quitting your sport, or you already did and are trying to figure out what to do with your life. You'll always miss your sport. You always will. You'll never truly, really not want to go back to it. It will always be something that's a part of you. Move forward. Don't look back, because you will get nostalgic and want to go back to, you know, your glory days or whatever. But there are a lot of amazing days ahead of you, and, you know, you can still win at other things in life. Don't forget that. Anyways, that wraps up this video, and thanks for watching. As always, this is my first time.